The only time I have a reason to wear lipstick and I forget it. Hello my darlings and a happy new year to you. I hope you're having a fabulous day and a pretty good new year thus far. So this time last year, the beginning of 2020, I posted a video about the top nail trends that we saw in 2019. So we discussed some of those bubble nails, which kind of skeeved me out. We discussed that like step French situation that was going on. We discussed some products like that super creepy exploding gel remover. So I thought, why not do it again? New year, new trends, same dumpster fire. We are obviously going to be discussing what I consider to be the most popular nail trends of 2020. And then I think it would be fun to talk about what I think the future holds. At the very end, I would like to discuss trends that should change for 2021. So let's jump in. It's me jumping. Oh, I should mention where I live, we're on lockdown again. We got put on lockdown about a week before Christmas. So I'm at home in my bedroom, classic YouTube style, right? So that's that. So let's jump into what I consider to be the top nail trends of 2020. First, let's talk about some of the art, the designs, those sort of things that we saw. I saw a lot of cloud nails. I started to see them a lot in 2019. They went right into 2020 and I was doing a fair amount of cloud nails before lockdown number 1 and between number 1 and number 2. A lot of them happened to have a clear background or a very pale background with pretty puffy sort of watercolory clouds or very bold Simpsons style clouds. A pink, like a pale pink background gives it like that Sailor Moon sort of vibe. A glittery background gives it maybe like a snowy aesthetic or kind of like a pretty star cloudy sky aesthetic. Along with the cloud nails, I feel like we started to see a lot of witchy vibes or occult style nails. Obviously, we saw a ton of that around Halloween. That's nothing new. But these were designs that I saw posted throughout the year, and I was actually doing these designs on people throughout the year. A lot of nude with black or a dark purple, a lot of crescent moons and stars and phases of the moon. I feel like I've seen and I've done a lot of nails involving occult symbolism, and I am so down for that.
I think they're fabulous.
And then also we saw a lot of kind of line drawing style nails. They remind me personally of line drawings for tattoos, not like sailors or dragons or, you know, but that very dainty, pretty, Pinteresty sort of tattoo design. That actually translates beautifully onto a set of nails. I also started to see, now this isn't just this year, flame nails, we've been seeing them for quite some time. The last few years we've been seeing flame nails. But I tell you, this year I have done more flame nails than I have ever done in my nail career, which I realize is not that long, but long enough to know that there was a lot of goddamn flame nails this year. I started doing a lot of the flame nails in the summer once we were able to go back to work, and I'm feeling like that's because a lot of people had that 2020 dumpster fire situation and it just felt fitting to put it on their nails. That's my guess anyway. I also just realized I have absolutely no lipstick on, so if my lips are disappearing, that's why. And I'm halfway through the video and I don't want to start it over again. The only time I have a reason to wear lipstick and I forget it. Now I really want to put lipstick on. Hold please. I'm out of breath from putting lipstick on. So I saw this more towards the end of 2020, and it is just iridescent micro glitter nails. Just like a slight tint of a peachy, pinky, anything, any sort of slight tint to the nails with an iridescent glitter. Those that a lot of people have been requesting for that. I'm thinking maybe it's partially because it grows out nicely. It's sparkly without being in your face glittery. It transcends all the seasons. A lot of people who like to have a neutral or a nude on their nails are starting, at least my clients, are starting to kind of be like, ooh, that's pretty. I kind of just want that light glitter. It just sort of catches the light nicely. Not much color to it, just a nice iridescent micro glitter. My personal favorite, if you're just looking for a glitter that you can put over literally any color or just clear on its own, you can mix in with gels, you can mix in with acrylic, whatever. My favorite iridescent micro glitter, Glitterbell's Mystical, by far. FUZION has also released a sparkles gel in their fall line. It's like a peachy, I'm wearing it on my nails right now. I don't even know if you can see that at all. But it's like a super light peachy jelly kind of color with tons of iridescent micro glitters in it. And it's just stunning. So we saw an increase of those style nails in 2020, and I think we're going to continue to see those throughout 2021. I just think they're going to be in different bases. So we're going to see the colors change a little bit more. So there's still going to be jelly sort of polishes, but with the micro glitter in it, so you can really see the micro glitter through it. But I think we're going to get some different color bases come in the future, but we'll get to that in a second. Also in 2020, maybe it's just me, but I saw a huge influx online of people using nail decals and nail foils, not just the metallic foils, but the ones with the full design that you can just put all over the nail. I have seen a huge influx of those online. Again, it could just be the people I'm following. It could just be the algorithms on my social medias that I'm seeing this more so now. But I truly think that it's because you can get such incredible nail art with these items so quickly and so easily. So if you are a nail tech and you're using these items, you can get incredible sets done in way less time by using the decals or the foils. But in my opinion, the main reason we are seeing nail art decals and nail foils so much online are because they are incredibly inexpensive, easy to get, relatively easy to use, and you can do them at home and get incredible results. There is a bit of a learning curve sometimes with some of these products, but for the most part, they're really easy to use, and with one quick tutorial, you can probably get it done. You can go onto almost any nail art site and get yourself some decals and get yourself some nail art foils. I will link below my favorite places to get them if you are interested. Now, the biggest nail trend of 2020, and guaranteed it's going to go into 2021, press-on nails. So in 2019, we were not seeing a lot of press-on nails. We were seeing very custom press-on nails, but we weren't just seeing your basics. So obviously a big part of the press-on nail trend is because of the pandemic. People can't go to salons. Nail techs can't work on their clients. People still want their nails to look good. You know, you don't have to be going out to want to have nice nails. So people still wanted to have their nails look fantastic. Nail techs still wanted to create nail sets, press-on nails, baby. Now, obviously, prior to 2020, there were a ton of small businesses doing custom press-on nail work. Jackie Aina uses press-on nails all the time. I will link my video that I did reacting to Jackie Aina's press-on nail routine below if you're interested.
I think it's a really fun video.
So it was more nails like that were very custom, very embellished, if you will. And now people are buying press-on nails just in one solid color and popping them on their nails. If you can't get to a salon and you want your nails done and you're just like,
no, I'm not painting my nails myself. It never turns out well.
Press-on nails! Without a worldwide pandemic, do I think press-on nails would have been as popular as they are right now? Absolutely not. I do think that their popularity was slowly growing. I just don't think it would have been this fast if there wasn't a worldwide pandemic where we couldn't go anywhere. This is really what I wanted to talk about. What I see for the future. This part of the video, actually, I didn't do this last year. I didn't do a predictions last year, but e.l.f. here on YouTube did a predictions for makeup for 2021, and she started talking about the lipstick index. If you don't know, the lipstick index basically shows that people, even when times are really tough and money is really tight, people will still spend small amounts of money on small things like lipstick. So even in the recession of, I believe, 2008, lipstick sales went up. In my opinion, the lipstick index and the nail polish index, I think, probably go hand in hand because nail polish, lipstick, around the same price range, obviously depending on where you're getting it. Some people don't want to wear lipstick, but they want to put nail polish on. Some people don't want to put nail polish on, but they'll put lipstick on. These are just inexpensive color cosmetics that make you feel a little bit better. Just mentally, physically, they just give you a little something. And being that 2021 is another year where our lips are probably going to be covered for most of the year, my theory is nail polish sales will increase over lipstick sales because you can see your fingers, but you can't see your lips with a mask on. That's my theory. I have no evidence to back that up. Absolutely not. This is just my theory. Nail polish can also be incredibly easy to change, just like lipstick. Obviously not acrylics and gels and things like that, but just your regular lacquer. So you can change your nail polish to match your outfits just like you would lipstick, but you can actually see it. Again, just a theory. Obviously think people are going to continue doing their nails, polishing them, manicuring them, going to the salons when they have the opportunity to. But what nail art trends do I see? First of all, Pantone released their color of the year, and it's a gray and a yellow.
So I was thinking, I know they're kind of overused lately, but your colors should be like yellow and gray.
I feel like we've already had our time with yellow nails, like 2 or 3 years ago, but because again, people are wanting bright, happy, cheerful, I'm thinking we might see some more yellow nails in the future, especially in the summertime. I definitely think though, our neutral colors are going to go more gray. So instead of just getting a nude, I think it'll be more gray. Instead of it being a black, I think it'll be a dark gray. I definitely think we're going to see way more gray, whether it be the base for art, whether it be in combination with bright colors or just on its own as like a neutral sort of nude color. I realize gray isn't nude, but like, you know. Back to the iridescent glitter, like I was mentioning before in the trends from 2020 and how I think it's going to continue on in 2021 and beyond. And how I was saying I think we're going to see the glitters in slightly different bases. I think it's going to be kind of like the nail polish that we saw in the early 2000s. That sort of jelly iridescent polish. I also think that we're going to be seeing pastels. Again, similar to that early 2000s millennial type aesthetic. I personally remember always having an iridescent glitter on my nails through like all of 7th grade. That or blue. So similar to the early 2000s vibe that we're seeing in fashion and beauty. I think we're going to see like more silvers and more chrome, not like chrome, but like metallic, futuristic-y sort of finishes and colors. And so I think it's gonna have that early 2000s futuristic spaceship kind of thing, which when I was researching that, it seemed that that was actually inspired by the 1960s and like the space race and the sort of futuristic style that was being put out in the 60s was sort of replicated and grew in the early 2000s. And now I think we're going to see it again for 2021. I also think we're going to see a lot more glitter top coats. We've already been seeing them in 2020. I think we're going to see brands releasing way more glitter top coats, again, to create that early 2000s iridescent, micro glittery, futuristic nail. So the big one that I think is going to change for 2021, this could be a video all on its own. So Swarovski, the crystals that most nail techs like to put on their bling nails, is no longer going to be supplying the individual crystals to distributors to distribute to crafters, essentially, which include nail techs. They want to go in a different direction, which is incredibly high-end, more think Cartier, and I guess selling loose crystals is I think how they're referring to it, just the loose crystals, to distributors that will sell them to nail techs or nail supply outlets or crafters, or like even you can get Swarovski crystals at Michael's. You won't be able to do that come, I think, July 2021. They're no longer going to be supplying individual or loose crystals. Apparently they want to be working directly with designers. They don't want to supply loose crystals out into the world so that a random person can buy a denim jacket and, you know, bedazzle it all with Swarovski crystals, make it look like butts, and then be like,
look at my Swarovski jacket.
And tag Swarovski in it online, and everybody's like,
Ew, that's disgusting.
That's my theory behind it, is that they want to have more control over their brand and they want it to be much higher end. So therefore, no loose crystals means none supplied to nail techs means I don't know what the hell we're gonna do about bling nails. So all that just to say, we may be seeing a lot of crystal nails as people try to use up the remainder of their collection, as people, you know, want it because they can't have it or want it until they can't have it. Or we could end up seeing very little crystal bling nails at all because nobody's gonna know where to get a new supply. I truly don't know if any of this made sense about these crystals. I'm really pissed off. I love Swarovski crystals. I know I don't do a lot of bling nails, and it's just because my clients don't really dig them, but I love crystal nails and I love Swarovski crystals. I just spit on you. Did you see that? That's how angry I am. Let's move on to things that must change for 2021, or I really hope they change for 2021. First, I want to normalize men wearing nail polish. I know it's starting, I know it's getting there. I know a lot of teenage boys and young boys who have no problem wearing nail polish to school and out and about, and that's great. That's because you're younger and you have a slightly different mentality. I want to normalize it for any male. A dude in his 50s, paint your nails. A fella in his 30s, hell yes, put those nail decals on. We've seen such a huge boom of men in beauty with hair and makeup, but it seems like there are still very few men doing their nails. And I'm not talking going to the nail salon and getting your gel acrylic enhancements. I'm talking about just painting your nails. I mean, you can definitely go get your enhancements done, but just paint your nails. You want black nails? Paint your nails black. You want purple nails? Paint your nails purple. You want red nails? Have red nails. You want nail art? Personally, a nice manicured set of nails without a background color, just nail art on the natural nail with a beautiful shiny top coat, I think is stunning. Okay, so the second thing that I really hope changes in 2021, or at least starts to change, is nail techs making what they are actually worth. For some reason in this industry, everybody wants the cheapest set of nails they can get. And for some reason in this industry, salons are willing to do that. In the area where I live in, the average full set for acrylic nails is $45. The average fill is $35. People are going to these almost fast fashion kind of salons, fast food style salons. Get in, get your nails done, get out as fast as you can, pay as little money as you can. If you look at all the different personal services that are available, hairstylists, lash techs, estheticians, like people who do facials and waxing, and even piercers and tattoo artists, nail techs are truly making, it seems, the least. It's so strange. People are willing to go in, get their hair cut, colored, styled, whatever. It takes 2.5 hours and they're willing to pay $200 for that. You want to come get your nails done in 45 minutes and pay $30. Full art also. I don't want it to sound like I'm bitching or complaining because I love my job and I know I set my own prices, but I'm also in a competitive field. I just think nail techs should be paid what they're worth. We work really hard and we are trained. We know what we're doing. All right, my darlings, and those are the nail trends, in my opinion, for 2020 and my predictions for 2021 and beyond. Mostly just for 2021. I hope you enjoyed this video, possibly even learned something. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite nail trend of 2020 and what do you see for 2021. I will see you in my next video. Bye!